morning, everyone. How's your summer vacation? Great? Boring? Why? Because you stayed at home. Well, that's not a problem. Because we should be thankful that we are here now in school and we are safe and sound. Right? I know that you are very excited to learn something new today because I know that you missed having lessons. You missed your friends, right? Right, okay. So are you excited to take on the new lesson for today? Very well, okay. So before we start, can someone please lead the prayer first? Can you do that, Nairobi? Okay. Okay, thank you. So before we start the actual class, I would like you to fill this paper here for your attendance, and please give it back to me after the class, okay? All right, thank you. So, I know you're very excited for the very first topic that we have after the summer vacation, and I will not make you wait longer. So here's what we're going to learn for today. Okay, so at the end of the lesson, you should be able to learn what theater is and understand all the dynamics that goes along with theater. So are you excited to learn something about theater? Excited. Others are excited, others are not. Why is that? Excited. Yeah, excited. Yeah, because some people here, I know most of you, I've been looking into your Facebook accounts and I'm actually seeing a lot of probable actors and actresses. You've been uploading vlogs, right? I know what you did there, Professor. I know you uploaded something. I actually shared it in my timeline. Yeah? You're excited? Okay, so let's go and start the lesson. Alright, so before we start, I want you guys to stand up and be here in front. Okay, so some people would be here, just occupy the space in front. Okay, and some people would be here. Okay, stand up now, sit up. Okay, thank you. So, you are already here. I want you to do something, and please listen very carefully. Okay, so you have to follow my instructions, and here's what you are going to do. Okay, so I have 4 commands here. Yes, commands. I have 4 commands that I want you to follow. Okay, so first, when I tell you to go, when I say go, you have to walk around this area here, and then when I say clap, you have to stop. Stop where you stop. Okay? Just stop. Okay. And then, once I tell you knees, you have to bend down your knees and just do what I say. Okay? And then, when I tell you sky, you have to raise your hands up in the sky. Okay, do you follow? Okay, very good. Now, let's start. Okay, go. Knees, sky, clap, go. Knees, sky, clap, go. Knees, sky, clap, go. Knees, clap, sky, sky, knees. Okay, very well. Thank you so much for participating. And since none of you made an incorrect actions, all of you listened, here's what we are going to do. I have to make it more complicated, okay? So, when I tell you to go, it means that you have to stop. And when I tell you to clap, you have to like roam around and go. And when I tell you knees, you have to raise your hand up in the sky. And when I tell you sky, you need to what? Bend your knees. Okay? So, let's do this one more time. Sky, go, clap. Knees, knees, sky, go, clap. Okay. education again. I hope you guys had fun. Were you energized? Okay, you're energized. All right, so since you're all warmed up, please go back to your seats. And I'm going to ask you some questions regarding the activity. Okay? All right. Now, so what can you say about the activity? Is it fun? Fun? Tiring? Why? You're still young. You shouldn't be tired after some minimal activity. You have to practice moving your limbs, your body, your knees. Okay? All right. So first question. Why do you think did we play the game? Why do you think? Okay, can I call Moscow? Why do you think we did what we just did? What? To learn to follow directions? Yeah, well, that's correct. You learn to follow directions. When I tell you, when I told you to go, you went around, you roam around. And when I tell you clap, you actually stop, right? So you actually learned to follow directions. Okay, what else? What other things have you learned from the activity? Can I call on Rio? Rio, in that very short activity that we had, what skills were you able to develop? What skills? Motor skills? Yeah, motor skills, because you were able to use your body. Well, that's right. Thank you, Rio. And okay, let me call on another one. Denver, what did you feel after the activity? What did you feel? You were able to express yourself? Yeah, you were able to express yourself when you roamed around this area, when you actually reached for something up in the sky. I actually saw different emotions in your faces. Yeah, a lot of emotions from you guys. So it's like expressing yourself or yourselves, right? Right. Okay, very well. Now, what else? Raquel, so what have you learned from the activity? Oh, you learned to be focused. Yeah, very good. To be focused. You really need to focus. In order for you to follow the directions, you need to focus. And you have to remember that when I say clap, you really have to stop and focus to not be confused. Okay? Alright, very well. So, since you are already settled down, guys, I have to ask you some more questions. And we are now going to start and learn what theater is. Okay? Okay. So first, I'm going to ask you, who among you here knows what theater is? Anyone? Arturo? What can you say about theater? Theater is what? A performance? Yeah, yes, theater is a performance. It's a performing art. It's kind of a performing art that you will have to present something. You have to perform in front of an audience. Very good. Okay, what else? What can you say about theater? Tokyo, what can you say about theater? What? Oh, so you watched the Ang Huling Il Bimbo, the musical show. Yeah, the Ang Huling Il Bimbo is actually kind of a theater play. It's a musical theater play, so it's a combination of music and theater. Alright, so that's an example of theater. Alright, what else? Tokyo. I'm sorry. Monica, what else? Monica, Ikaw, what else? What can you say about theater? What's that? It has an audience. Of course, it has an audience. You mean live audience? Yeah, live audience. Of course, for theater, your audience would be seeing you or watching you live. Very good. Okay, now, here's another question. I want to call on Raquel. Okay, Raquel. Can you tell me the difference between reading a book and theater? Okay, very well. Thank you so much, Raquel. So, the difference between reading a book to theater is that if you are reading a book, you're just working on your imagination. So you are reading something and it works in the mind, your imagination, right? You cannot see anything other than the text in your book. But when you say theater, you are watching it live, like really seeing and watching performers in front of you. Well, very good. Thank you, Raquel. Now, can I call on Helsinki? Helsinki. All right, Helsinki. Can you tell me the difference between theater and movie? Movie or film? Can you tell me the difference between the two? Yes? Okay, thank you so much, Helsinki. So, the difference of theater and movie is that for movies, it's really filmed. Okay? So it's not live. You can take as many retakes as you can. You can make mistakes and just do a retake. You just have to film it again. But when it comes to theater, mistakes, you don't have a room for mistakes. Right? Yeah, that's correct. Because you really have to practice, do many rehearsals before you actually do the production in order for you to perform very well for your audience. Alright, so that's the difference. Theater is live, movies and film, it's not live. Okay, thank you so much guys for your answer and for your participation. Now we have to do another thing. Okay, here. I want to distribute these pieces of paper to you guys, and I want you to draw a stick man. You know a stick man, right? It's like drawing a man, but it's going to be on a stick form. Alright, so after drawing the stick man, you're going to write a description about the stick man. But what you're going to write there is any personality of a good actor. Okay, so if you are going to be a character in a theater play or in a theater show, what makes you a good actor or a good actress? Okay, so you have to write it in here. You have to draw a stickman first and then write the description. Okay? Okay, very good. Okay, so here it is. Okay, so I will give you guys like 5 minutes. Yeah, that's very easy. I'll just give you 5 minutes and let's look into your answers and discuss. Okay? Okay, very good. Okay, time's up. I need to get the papers. Please give it to me. Alright, and thank you so much for your answers. Okay, so I have to choose some of your answers here and then let's discuss, okay? Okay. First we have from Raquel. Okay, what Raquel said here is that a good actor can memorize the lines very well? Yes, of course. It really needs memory. A good actor must be able to memorize the line very well, or the lines very well. Now, how can you do that? How are you going to memorize the lines very well? Of course, yes, it needs rehearsal. So you need to practice not just once, not just twice, but you need to have a routine. So it's like you're going to schedule a rehearsal, and you have to go through all the scenes, all the lines, the script, and have it memorized very well. Okay? Okay, and another answer of Raquel here is that confident. In order for you to perform very well in front of a crowd, you need to be confident. And that's something that you really have to work on. If you're a theater artist, you have to work on your confidence. Because of course, unlike the film or the movie, you will be doing it live. And you will have live audiences. And of course, it's much more frightening because you can see your audience in there, right in front of you. You know there are people who will judge you if you will make mistakes. So you really have to be confident in order for you to portray your role very well and be able to perform your role properly. Okay, thank you, Raquel. Now we have from Alicia. For Alicia, she said that a good actor is focused. Well, of course, a good actor is, or a good actor should be focused. Because if there are any distractions that's going on in any artist's mind before the show, you know, probably during the production or during the show, you as an actor, you might not be able to perform your character very well, right? Yes. And doesn't goof around, doesn't goof off. What do you mean by doesn't goof around? Oh yeah, in the practice. Yeah, well, of course, because you have to be very disciplined. So you have to focus, you don't have to goof around. If your director says that it's time for practice, you really have to do the practice or the rehearsal. And of course, if the director says that the practice or the rehearsal will start at 9 a.m., you have to be there before 9 a.m. That's part of your discipline. So you have to be on time, and you really have to put your focus on the character. Okay, very good, Alicia. And you said here, committed. Well, of course, committed. Because if you are not committed, how can you do the production well? It needs a lot of effort and time to do the rehearsals. Not just the performance itself, but of course, the time for practices. You will be called unexpectedly. And of course, if you're having the rehearsals, you might not know what time the rehearsal will end. Right? So it might be like 9 in the evening, 11 or 12. So you really have to put an effort. You have to be committed in whatever that you're doing. Right? Okay, thank you, Alicia. Now we have from Arturo. Arturo said, a good actor or actress should or can take directions. Well, very well, can take directions. Okay, so in every theater play, you will have your directors. Okay, you will have your director, and your director will tell you this is what you're going to do. This is the character that you are going to play. Okay, and if you are the actor or the actress, it's okay. Well, sometimes it's okay to say no, but if you are asked to do that character, you really have to follow. Okay, so and of course, every character, it will have different personalities. So you have to follow the direction and take the direction about the character. Okay? Okay, thank you, Arturo. Now, we have from Monica. Monica answered, works together well. Yes, of course, works together well. Because it's not only you that will be there. You are not the only character. Of course, you are a lot. And not just the characters. You have the technical crews, the people who are assigned in backstage. The people assigned backstage for the makeup, the people who will take care of the lights, the sounds, the people who will take care of the props. So there will be lots of people that will be involved in the production. So of course you have to work together well with the people around you or the people that you are working with in order for you to have a very harmonious relationship among your peers and your group. Okay, thank you, Monica. Now we have from Oslo, can play different characters. Well, that's true. If you're an actor or you're an actress, you have to be able to play different characters because you're going to perform different theater plays, different stories. Or it can also be that in one particular theater production, you will have to portray two different roles. Okay, so it might be that in the first scene, you will act as like this, and on the third or fourth scene, you have to act like this. So it's very important that you can play the different characters. And it's really important to focus because you will be portraying two different characters and it should be different. Yeah, the audience will have to see that this particular character is different from this. Okay, so you have to be able to play different characters. Okay, thank you so much for your answers. Now, what we're going to do next is that, what do you think? What do you think? Okay, so here is a bowl of emotions. So this is what we call bowl of emotions. So I have some papers here inside, and it has emotions that's been written here. And I want to call in three students. I want to call Benito, Suarez, and Professor. Okay, come in front, the three of you, Benito, Suarez, and Professor. Okay, all right. So the three of you, I'm going to give you these emotions. I'm going to pick. Okay. This is for Benito. This is for Suarez, and this is for Professor. Okay. So Benito, this is the emotion that you're going to present or to portray to your classmates. And Suarez, this is the emotion that you're going to show to your classmates. And of course, Professor, this is the emotion that you're going to let your classmates see. Okay? So I want to count from 1 to 10. And I want you guys to show those emotions. And it should show in your faces. And you have to face your classmates in front after 10 seconds. Okay? Okay, now, go, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's look at Suarez's emotion first, okay? Can you please show your face to your classmates? Okay. Okay, guys, what do you think is the emotion of Suarez? What do you think? What's that? I can hear correct answers here. What's that? Bored? Well, let's see. Of course! What Suarez is telling you is that he is bored. Very good, Suarez. You were able to portray the emotion very well. Now, for Benito. Okay, Benito, can you show your emotions now? Or your emotion to your classmates? Okay, guys, can you guess the emotion Benito is portraying here in front of you? What? What's that? I can hear some correct answers here in this part. What's that? Well, very good! Benito is excited. So, thank you so much, Benito, for showing your emotions to your classmates. Now, for Professor. Professor, what emotion are you going to portray or show your classmates? Can you face your classmates now? Okay, now, so what is the emotion Professor is having? Okay, what's that? Surprise? Wow! Yes, Professor is surprised. Very good. So clap your hands, guys. Clap your hands for everyone. Thank you so much for your participation. Okay, now I want you to go back to your seats. Thank you. And please settle down. Okay? Please sit properly. Okay, thank you for taking the direction. Okay, sit down. So since we are running out of time, it's almost 10 in the morning. So we only have 10 minutes left. So I want you guys to write this in your notebook. This is for your assignment. Because after writing down the assignment in your notebooks, I want you to write an essay about the things that you learned today. Okay, so first for the assignment, this is what you're going to do. Okay, so for the whole week, okay, so you will be submitting the assignment next week. Okay, so for the whole week, for the 7 days, you have to observe one person, just one person each day. Okay, you have to observe one person each day, and you have to write at least 3 sentences about the person, about what the person did, or anything about the person. You can describe what he or she looks like and anything. So just 3 sentences. It can be your family members, your friends, and everyone that you see within the week. Okay, so 7 persons, at least 3 sentences each. Okay, so did you get that? Okay, very well. Now for your essay, you have to finish the essay in like 5 minutes. So just a very quick and few words. Okay, so you have to reflect. You have to reflect about the things that we have done this morning, and please tell me what theater is and why are we trying to be better actors. Okay, so first, what theater is and why are we trying to be better actors. Okay, you can start now. Alright, time is up. So please submit your papers in front, and thank you so much for your participation. Did you learn something? Okay, very well. So see you tomorrow, guys, and bye-bye.